here for everybody who's editing videos. Don't give up. If somebody done this joke already, make it give it your own little spice. Either memes, sound effects, whatever comes into your mind. Just don't ruin it with personal opinions. Oh, da ist der riesige Schnee. And some balls. Leise rieselt der Schnee. Those are some giant balls. Sorry. Oh. Ah, du möchtest jetzt die Doppelstahlkappenschuhe. Ah. Oh, we want the river one. Oh, wir möchten gleich einen ganzen Stahlschuh haben. The four of us looking at Senti. I'm one of you. Nice. Never mind.
Pass.
I hope she's just nope. Swoosh, swoosh. Young girl was painting the scenery before. Seriously, painting them from different angles, using different colors in different moods. Here's a new project. Meet Isa. Great. So. Und jetzt bräuchte ich. Oh. Wait. I now need you. Because right now my video, which is an editing stream highlight video, just got released on my YouTube channel. So yeah. Normally I would just have some funny clips now, but instead this. So yeah. Watch it. youtube.com/@the_RMan. TheRMan. Hello, dear passengers, and welcome to the maiden voyage of the art tours on the Astral Express. Now, as a little disclaimer, there will be some graphical complications during our... I'm sorry. I mean, there will be some visual disturbances on our first tour. So I hope you're patient until we get to a point where we hopefully can change those visual imperfections. Of course, as always, there will be also our wonderful crew will give you an hour about every hour refreshments, and you can move around freely in the train. And yeah, the whole crew hopes you have a wonderful trip to your destination. And without further ado, we start. And yes, I have my puppy in there because of this reason, and I have no idea what will now happen in this game, like for real. I have not go after the press click to start or press A to start. Hi Seth, and welcome to Honkai Star Rail. Literally the beginning. Hi. And yeah, I have no idea what will happen now. I have not my model right now because currently my GPU is a bit high, a bit hot. So is it. Until the moment where I can change the graphical options, I have my cuddled self. And I have no idea. No, it's not that hard. I have to say my currently is only 70. Also, what the fish are yeah? It's only 70.
23:47:15 system time. Very punctual, Kafka.
Oh, Kafka. First off. Second off, that is not my time currently. Yeah, it's not very. I mean, it's just currently on, and according to the task manager that I have always open, it is currently on 100% usage. Yeah. I press.
Elio always tells the exact future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
Okay.
You did that.
No. The Antimatter Legion did it.
Ah.
They completely invaded the space station 2 system hours ago.
Aha.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
Sif? And second, what?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
It seems.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Who are you talking?
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly.
Okay, now I have the question. Is Kafka the villain of this game or not?
But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all.
Oh, hello.
After all,
After all.
mihoYo didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
Excuse me. Oh, battle start. Okay. X basic attack on selected enemy. Just casual. Whew. Why do you laugh like this? Okay, you sprint well. Oh, nice. Now you press start. Okay, good. 60 FPS, very high. Oh no, custom please. VSync, okay. Rendering quality, okay. High. Low. Everything low here. Character quality, medium. Environmental, medium. Bloom effect, off. I don't want any bloom at all. Anti-aliasing, light quality, medium. Best volume, okay, Button to switch, hold to sprint. I use hold. Why do you laugh like that? I have different loves, so that is that. Also because of that, I will now do a little bit of this. Hopefully also nothing bad happens to my system. Just saying. I mean, I currently have already my new graphics card ordered, so that will happen soon. According to Amazon, it will be delivered next week, so yeah, I'm currently just gone right now. But don't worry. Okay, that was a bit dark. That was a bit dark. But yeah, now that I have changed the settings a bit, it will just take a little bit of time. Again, new graphics card comes next week, so that's that. So then the stuff that I actually normally do, but because this game, yeah. So wait. And gone. Now we have no more room in here. Now I'm moving. 100 frames per day. Okay. You should. Don't open the. Oh, thank God. I'm already follow everybody. Yes, interesting. Missions. A moment of peace. Then I can. Okay. So. This feels better.
Who's this? Herta?
Yeah.
She looks so young. She was already famous in the last Amber era, no? She has to be at least 100 years old.
Oh, Jesus. Is she Otto?
She's a member of the Genius Society and an emanator of Noose the Erudition. She could probably age backwards if she wanted.
Oh, no. What is good for your health?
Yeah, I seem to
and
recall that
your
over
sanity.
half of the Genius
Thanks for the water.
Society's 80-odd members had a normal death. Wasn't there someone who lived for a dozen days or so? What was their name?
That's pretty normal. Aren't the immortal bosses in games always waiting for the protagonist to come kill them? Immortality is not always a good thing.
Yep, especially if your name is Otto. Because if I see you alive, then you will definitely get a slap. And I mean not anybody called Otto. I mean like Otto from Honkai. Impact. I say Honkai Impact because this is Honkai Star Rail. It has the same. But first, the first word of this game is Honkai in both games. But yeah.
Oh, what an alliance joke.
I have no idea. Is there something else I can do here? I mean, I like the openness. Navigation? What is... Oh, there's the map. Huh. Shortcut. Oh, I like this. The
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
Ooh.
You only attract this much. Did you really want the entire Legion to come here?
Oh, this lot won't be able to slow down the Astral Express crew.
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
What? Excuse me? What is here? What is here? Just say Doomsday Beast. Also, I just remember I have forgotten to change the Badooms sound effect, by the way.
This is Xander. Xander 1 Kuwabara, the first genius in history.
Oh.
The one who supposedly created Noose?
That's him. If the legends are true, then he was a man who created an eon.
Uh-huh.
Well, they better be false. I don't want to be a Xandar hunter.
Okay, is this robot voice actually the enemy or not? Oh, hello.
I know this person. She's the Lord of Silence. Poka Kakamand. See? Her face is all blank. She had destroyed all of her own portraits and sculptures in the entire universe.
Polka Kakamund. That is a good name. I'm sorry for anybody who's called like this with the same surname. But yeah, if you translate the surname into English, because this sounds like a German surname, it translates to Poo Moon. So Polka Poo Moon.
Not interested. Hurry up with our real business.
Who is this AI thing? Oh, hello.
Who's this old guy with a white beard?
Hey.
No idea. A society member?
Aiden. Yeah, look from here.
No idea.
Yeah, looks like Otto. That is a robot who's screwlumps.
Hey, Silverwolf, look. It's Screw.
Wait.
Your good old opponent.
Hold the fish on. This robot voice is Silverwolf. Who, if I remember correctly, is actually the Bronny of this game. Because actually this game has technically two Bronyas. One is Bronny. The other is Bronya. So, excuse me.
Huh? I told you already. I didn't know it was him.
Oh, that battle was how Alio got his eyes on you.
Ah.
Imagine someone actually able to crack Screwlum's code. First Screwlum, then Herta. There's probably no one else in the universe who offended two genii in such quick succession. It must be destiny.
Yeah.
Seems like I'm the real Destiny slave here.
Ooh, a bit too cocky in my opinion, but... Next door. Ah. Ha! the advantage. This is a powerful ultimate which can be used when there.
This won't take long.
No. Okay, I need to wait till also antimatter.
May as well kill them all.
Excuse me?
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Oh. Also, the smell of holy motherfishing fish. Oh, hello. Simulation? Or
Cleaning up other people's nests isn't in my job description. You know, Hopka?
hi, pony. Also, those fights.
Yeah. Where did you find it, Silverwolf?
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Also, not gonna lie, the model itself, good.
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
Yeah, you know, just breaking the laws of physics and logic and everything. This is just completely normal. Excuse me, young lady. I have several questions about you. So something is bothering me down in my. Sorry if you. Not you. Sorry, but there's something annoying running around under my feet, or actually my legs. Getting really annoying. Anyway.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Oh.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items.
Oh.
They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Do you mean like merchandise, or do you mean like literally stuff, like robotics or something?
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a
Ooh.
score from 0 to 100.
Oh, and then can it then just shoot it, or is it just literally something like the, I don't know, the power scope, or what it's called from Dragon Ball Z? I say only it's over 9,000, which is actually over 8,000, but
Doesn't sound very interesting.
yeah.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kind of want to know mine.
Of course. Also, smug.
Fine, I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
Oh,
So that's where the Stellaron is.
cancer of all worlds. The Stellaron is name is actually cancer of all worlds. Who decided the name here?
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
Oh, okay. So he's has joined the team temporarily. Thank you. Okay, regarding the device, it has the same censorship like in Genshin. Okay. But, Whee! Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, hello. Stuff that is not interesting. Okay, can't be destructed. Wanna destroy? Okay, can't be destroyed. We're going to Hertha space station. Here you can save it around of the ocean of knowledge. So we have the risk of drowning.
Useless.
Who knows what's in the brains of those following the erudition?
Good question. Oh, hello. Okay. Testing my... It's very interesting currently. I have very interested about this. Introduction authorization by no design issues. Basta, the edition currently in the ground space station. Verstand du das für? Okay.
Herta. Have you ever met her? I'm curious about the tastes of someone who used their own name for a space station.
Never seen the real one. Saw plenty of her portraits, though.
Oh, what a pity.
So about one.
The central area of the space station is up ahead. There will be lots of Legion Void Rangers there.
Just
Okay.
a lot of fighting or just...
May as well kill them all.
So it's not a favorite action.
This won't take long. Stand still.
Ooh.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Ooh. Of course. How do I? So. Okay, nothing destructible here. Oh. Probably some healing. Which means...
Someone or something is up ahead.
Okay. Oh, hello. I'm behind you. Oh, so... Are those robots?
We're the ones getting ambushed.
Oh, no.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
Of course, Kafka. I kinda like Kafka, but at the same time, there's a company researcher for the whole team. Ooh.
You took the bait just like that.
Not gonna lie, I like Silver Wolf's attack a lot. Gimme.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
And Kafka's ultimate. Oh.
A single soul here.
Hmm.
Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
According to the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
Aha.
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here.
I'm confused about Kafka's.
Where's the Stellaron?
Okay.
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future he foresees...
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
Man.
Space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do. I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need.
Uh-huh.
The only piece missing is a simple trick.
Uh-huh.
We investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, the stage is yours. I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it. Classic.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Just doing normal.
I can see the whole space station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections.
Of course.
Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to search like this.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
And Bonnie got everything.
Simple, crude, but effective. Look, found it.
I can't lie, the symbol is also nice. Hey.
What's this?
Item number 211, blind spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
Hey.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
It seems.
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Meaning... Oh. Oh, hello. What am I seeing here?
Strange thing number 2.
Yeah.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Uh-huh.
Take a look. Don't worry. This place won't be our grave.
Good. So does this mean this is literally just going out of points, or out of bounds in a game? Oh, hello.
Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, all right.
The Stellaround is up ahead. Let's hurry.
But in truth, it's all just a front. You knows it, and you know it too. Stellaron hunters have another true goal. The Stellaron the way will be put to another use. Once Silver breaks its seal, I have to take it and place it inside a kind of vessel that's been waiting for just this occasion. Oh.
It has its own security system. I guess even for Herta, a Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Uh-huh.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
So we get a little mini game now. So it's just something that is gonna get put in.
Receptacle's ready. Your decision.
Oh, okay. So we can.
Elio said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
He also said, it must be you who makes it.
Okay. Who do we choose? Male or female? I mean, the male one looks cool though. However, I mean,
Why are you standing around? Having second thoughts?
no, I just wonder who I'm gonna
We've
choose.
always been the ones taking Stellarons. It's the first time we're giving one out.
So, male or female? Callus or Estelle? Again, I'm liking Estelle a bit more. She looks a bit cuter.
Want
So
to give her a new name?
just because I can hold to complete verification.
There we go.
This is going to be us.
Does she remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to get up.
Oh. Hello.
Oh,
Hi. Where am I?
a space station. But that's not important.
And how did I get to that space station?
Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next.
Uh-huh.
You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me.
Mm-hmm.
None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself.
Well, I'm doubting you.
Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them.
Oh, nice.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Nice.
This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
Where are you
Next
going?
stop to pave the way for the future that is written.
Okay.
It's like weaving brocade. You and I can only add one gold thread each time.
Uh-huh.
But eventually, we will make a gorgeous pattern.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
Real please.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute.
Okay.
I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. you won't remember a thing except me.
No.
When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
What do you mean? Hey, Bon. Bon. Oh. Bro. To perform it.
Weren't their coordinates sent out from the space station?
Eh?
Who cares? They're here and alive. Do they look like a mannequin to you?
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
What?
I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it.
Oh. Oh, hello. Stop.
Stop it, they're awake.
Oh, hi. Even though it's a grunt, it is good.
Right? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
I don't remember a thing.
Aw, this isn't good. Can you try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember your name.
My name is Romana.
Nice to meet you. My name's Don Hung, and this is March 7th.
Which, little something that I wanted to have. The game should have been released on March 7th. Just for this joke.
This space station was just attacked by the Antimatter Legion.
Uh-huh.
We came to help with the rescue at the request of lead researcher Asta.
Uh-huh. And
Zoned by the destruction. You're lucky the most dangerous Lord Ravager among them isn't around. Just some nasty minions.
Emanator of Destruction. Uh-huh.
We'll take those invaders out soon. Don't worry.
Okay.
Uh-huh. A petite cutie with pink hair? Madame Herta appointed her to be the acting lead researcher. That girl really needs to step up. I can't believe her own employee doesn't even know her name.
Where should I go?
Back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Ah.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this mess.
Okay. Who are you actually?
Hong and I are members of the Astral Express crew.
Ah, Trailblazers.
Well, the Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
Ah.
We just so happened to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand.
I like March 7th. I mean, I like March, but... The Astral Express.
You've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
In the space station.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
Uh-huh.
I'll show you once we're back to the Master Control Zone.
Okay. Let's go then.
Go back together.
Okay.
Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Okay, Dan.
Oh, all right. You stay safe.
I like the music. A little bit of goofiness. And generic walking away.
Maybe you should bring this. The
Hmm?
Legion are rampaging through the space station like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park. It's better if you have something to protect yourself.
And I should use a baseball bat that is conveniently lying around.
Just a suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
Aha. Can adopt it. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Hmm. Hmm.
This place is full of fancy little gadgets. Herta's collection. I really don't get why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust.
Oh. Oh, this really feels a lot. This game really feels like it's Genshin.
Enough dilly-dallying. We gotta go.
Now I will dilly-dally when I want to dilly-dally. Something that looks familiar. Oh, that is the pistol. Read screen on site on using. It is 4. It is nice. Oh, of course.
It's the Antimatter Legion. So these crazy jerks made it all the way here.
Hey. Oh.
My turn.
Ooh. Gun. Okay.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, shy. This is just a scratch.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
No.
Take this.
Okay, never mind. You don't need
You're
the.
stronger than you look. Seem to be quite the fighter.
No. What's in here? Okay. Can't open that one. Came from that one. I think. Oh no. I came from here. So technically. Thank you. Okay, can enter it.
So we'll take that elevator on the central platform to go down to the master control zone. Do you know the way? I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform. Do you really work here?
I don't remember.
Boss, huh? You must have been injured.
Well, can.
Never mind. I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
Okay. And go there. Take you with me. I can be viewed. Gotcha, fish. Gotcha.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Yeah.
Rules are made to be broken.
Ooh. Ooh. Shy.
Let's go. Take this.
You can't run.
Oh.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Bunnies. Okay. Oh,
Try that again. My turn. You have the worst.
Okay,
Let's
crit.
make it quick.
Okay. Come on.
My turn. Watch this.
And he's over. So technically that means we can just before I will take anything that is here. Can go up here. Can destroy that. Not take this. Okay. There's nothing else here. So
I knew it.
it worked.
Nah, I think the elevator's broken. I pressed all the buttons, but nothing happened.
Okay. Starting.
Too bad Don Hung's not here. He's like a walking encyclopedia. He knows a ton of complicated stuff. Maybe even elevator repair.
I don't know that one.
Hi.
Whoa! Why are you here? And how did you get here before us?
I took another route to the upper level, and I saw you guys from up there.
Aha.
Arlan is in the control room. He's been injured, but not fatally.
Oh, good.
Found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
Yeah, let's go up. Add character. Ready? Ooh. Ooh.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Uh-huh.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Good gun.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
I like this. For the force of path destruction.
Decisive strike.
Oh, shut up.
Chance. Batter up.
Okay. Oh.
With me out here, how can
The power of cuteness. Okay.
Let's make it quick.
Okay, never mind. I like the play.
couldn't
The
have
battle.
done it without me?
Sorry, I needed to do this. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hi.
Hey, you're all together?
Yep, we're from the Astral Express.
Oh. Did Madame Herta send you to help?
It seems.
Just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find. We didn't expect to arrive during an invasion.
Why is the Antimatter Legion targeting you guys? It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time, almost right after the security system suddenly failed. Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation. I was supposed to cover everyone as they evacuated, but I didn't expect to end up failing in this task.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Your leg and dominant hand were injured.
Oh.
It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
Yeah.
Most of the staff have been evacuated safely. So right now our highest priority is to return to the Master Control Zone and plan a counterattack. So, do you know how to use the elevator? I couldn't start it.
After the evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the Master Control Zone. Since Lady Asta sent you to look for me, I assume she must have given you the encryption key for accessing the elevator system?
Oh, right. She did give me some sort of card.
March.
But where did I put it?
Oh no.
You...
She.
Here it is.
Ah.
Now that we found the key, we should get going. We can use that console over there to unlock the elevator.
Red Conrad, there is a strange icon in the taskbar.
Let's go.
Hold on. I only activated the elevator on the highest floor. We'll have to go there to use it.
Yeah, of course. Why is it so? Why it's so far away?
Doesn't give the Legion any chance to reach the Master Control Zone by the elevator. I must ensure the safety of the station staff, so I'll have to trouble you to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down. I'll stay here and shut down the elevator once you've made it to the Master Control Zone.
You won't
Okay.
slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the Master Control Zone, right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Shin and I made it here safely, and now we've also got Danhung. We're more than enough to protect you. Let us worry about the Antimatter Legion. You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
Don't overthink this. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. So, and activate these guys too. Oh. And now we're going up. Okay, kind of open this. You called?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Ooh. And done.
My turn.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary
Ooh.
is but a vision.
Ooh. Okay, they both have.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What did you say? Can set how much HP they are. Okay. Getcha. Getcha bit. Oh.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Take this.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The time is now.
My turn. Watch this.
So, and both are gone with a blast. What did I say? 6 machina. So anything here that could be interesting? Thanks for healing. Ah. Nothing here. Except those. And those. Sorry. And
The
healing.
repulsion bridge has been shut down?
Yes,
Good.
to stall the enemy, more or less.
Oh.
Freeze.
Okay. Of course. And yes.
Told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's make it quick.
So
Rules are made to be broken.
So, wait, but all of that, all three, or just yeah, this one. He odd. I take both. Okay. I like the fighting system.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Shh. Shh.
Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I thought only the Interastral Peace Corporation had rare stuff like this.
Yeah, what?
No. Light cones are Garden of Recollection technology. They allow you to carry memories around.
No.
Very potent enhancement items. I heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights,
No.
but I've no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
Okay.
They were acquired legitimately. That's all I can say. Take them. They're very useful in combat.
Okay, thanks for telling us this. Collapsing sky. Yes. Can I enhance? Oh, okay, no. It has really a lot of, well, well, oh. Looking if there's something. Oh yeah, there's something. I take everything. Thank you very much. Oh. Ah.
Is that it? We've reached the elevator already? That wasn't too many monsters. Ugh, probably shouldn't have said that. Might bring bad luck.
And on time. Oh no, this is not a good thing. Oh. You look like you're a Honkai beast.
Move carefully.
Okay, this is a boss battle.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
This sanctuary is not a vision.
Okay.
The time is now. Just a scratch.
Which,
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. With me out here,
Yeah.
how can we lose?
Yeah, shield. Uh-huh. Trampler, Weaver, okay.
Take this.
Nah. Nah.
You can't run. Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yes. And everybody gets a little... Okay, I'm gonna get you, motherfisher.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this.
Mm-hmm. All of them. Ooh, crit. And we'll protect.
You can't run. Try that again. You have the worst luck running into me. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I like the ultimate moves from all of them, really. Africa, Jesus. Bonk.
Clemency never hurt you.
Okay.
My turn. Watch this.
Let's make it quick.
Get bonked on. Okay. No.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanction is but a vision.
And defeated. Hey. Kill his horse. You're defeated now. Never mind.
Hey, sore losers! You can't just gang up on us.
Okay. What was that?
Why does it always have to get this exciting?
Oh.
Anyway, at least you're back.
Oh, hi. It's been some time since I last saw you. You're sadly not in the right game.
March, Dun Hung, you've been through a lot.
Phew. Himeko, what took you so long? That last wave of antimatter legion came at us like a swarm of locusts. Have you ever tried shooting locusts with a bow?
No?
I wouldn't have made a difference. My orbital cannon can deal with a whole bunch of enemies at once, but I couldn't just blow up the space station with it. Herta would not like that.
Makes sense.
Are you all right, Arlam? Asta's been worried about you.
Oh.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express.
Ah, from teacher to navigator. Okay,
In
nice.
other words, she's in charge of where the express goes.
Noise.
March hasn't been any trouble for you along the way, has she?
Nap.
Carefully about how you want to reply to that.
I've never met a more reckless girl. Reckless. Yeah, kinda, but nah. Actually, no. In that case, I would rather not answer. Nah. I mean, yeah, she's lovely.
Well, that's the joy of youth. We should take every step forward full of energy. She's a discerning one, isn't she, Don Hung?
I have the right to remain silent.
Okay.
Look at you all. You've already gotten really close.
Oh.
Asta's been worried about all of you.
Okay. Borelli. Oh. I don't like your face. Or your face. But holy moly. This is a... It's looking like something, alright? Oh, that's a little something. I'm confused about the difference between the two. Proper Kali is Kali Cap. What? Understandable.
I don't want to die.
Why did I suddenly come here? I don't want to Oh, that was sweet angel. I miss you so much. I'm too young to die. I've not got things I still want to achieve on the space station. Ah, don't worry. Everything's fine now. The main characters here. Oh. Ah, you're looking familiar. I have to say though, this looks really nice. Hello. Former security stuff. Why is there enough? The fish. Oh, Joanne. Watson. Okay, Rocky and Bruno.
Leslie! Sir, I need to go. I need to go find Leslie.
Who?
Stupid boy, is your head not screwed on right? Leaving over my dead body.
Hmm.
I'll knock some sense into you yet. Hey, where do you think you're
Okay. You know, that touch expose direct reminder. Whatever. Okay.
Emily, calm down and think about what she would do in such a disaster. 10 cups of coffee, a pill, or maybe hide in a room full of mystic scrolls of eons. Oh, that's bitter coffee. So bitter.
A little bit of milk and the sugar is always nice.
Bitter. Oh, sis, where are you? I'm so scared.
Yeah. What? This is just a bubble. Aha. Interesting. Capote. Okay, nothing in here. Just a lot of screens. Got a lot of... You've imperiled hearts. Okay. If...
What should we do? They said there are monsters in the storage zone, and the gift I prepared for Master Capote is still in the analysis room of the Department of Implement Arts.
You know, there's loads of monsters attacking the space station this time, and some of them aren't even on the station's records.
You're so annoying. Stop saying that.
Aww.
Hey, how old are you? Don't be a baby. Please stop crying. How about I pretend to be a monster for you, huh?
That is very smart of you, my boy. Stop. Those are called researchers is weird. I'll ask you to right before how is it? But you know, well, it's a long story. going on, just as we were running a similar intimidating from on the detection. I was scared to have it about it, so thank goodness you're okay. So that on like I need to rewrite it. Hello.
Radar tracking normal. Telemetry signal frequency unusually high. Maintain at normal levels.
Okay.
Our measurements predict that the Legion is about to unleash over 10 waves of continuous attacks. Everyone, brace yourselves. Asta, we're back. Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. Thank you for all your help. In times of disaster, I realize more and more that the space station's researchers are its most valuable assets. Alas, we were ill-prepared for such emergencies. We should have built up our security and combat departments. But on the other hand, the entire crew of the Astral Express seems to be extraordinarily skilled.
Yeah.
What is the current situation on the space station?
The situation is under control for now. The damage to our security system was minor.
No.
The intruder only managed to alter a small amount of data, so it was easy to fix. The real problem lies with the researchers. They trust Madame Herta wholeheartedly and never thought that the space station would be breached by the Legion. A broken spirit is far worse than a broken body.
Let's go speak with the researchers. Right now, the space station can't afford any more unexpected turns, especially from within. Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence.
Oh.
You know her, Himiko? The space station is but a mere warehouse for followers and rare items. She doesn't really care about it.
Oh.
I knew it. No matter. I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks. At least that might get her attention.
Oh, that would be of great help.
Oh. Oh. I can now warp. I can now warp. Oh, that is the gotcha. You're cute. Okay. Oh. Huh. Can 16. Claim all. Oh, hello. Okay. Wait, physical, ice, wind, fire, lightning, quantum, imaginary. Gift. Okay. Characters. You're looking fine. Asta too. Oh, hi. Yeah, you're okay. Hey. And this is us. Or me, actually. Yeah. Only, oh. Okay, doing this later. Great blazer profile. Birthday. Age of... No. Confirm. Era bio. Hey yo. Destruction. I keep it around. So.
What's the matter? You seem to have something on your mind.
I don't know, but
Who exactly you are escapes me, but you seem familiar to me. I have a couple of hunches, but I can't prove any at this point. So they'll be my little secrets for now. Are you concerned about your past? You
I love
seem
my...
like someone who prefers to look forward rather than back. Or maybe I'm just describing myself.
Yeah.
Come find me anytime if you have more questions.
Will do.
Hello. How can I help you? Herta. She's a member of the Genius Society, one of the proud favorites of the Eon of Erudition. Ever since the birth of Noose, there have only been 84 people admitted into the Genius Society. That is why Madame Herta is extremely headstrong. She only pursues what interests her, and as soon as that interest is lost, she abandons it and moves on. The space station was one such abandoned interest. Anyway, I lent out one of her manuscripts as a resource reference not long ago. It should still be in the master control zone. You can take a look if you wish. I'm lead researcher of Herta Space Station. But honestly, I'm more like Madame Herta's housekeeper of this place.
Wow.
Madame Herta is a genius, but managing disparate staff, tactfully representing the space station before the Intelligentsia Guild, these are all things beyond her abilities. But as it turns out, they are my forte. Scholars are a lot easier to deal with than those vociferous old geezers back home. No matter how much they drone on about astronomy is just about looking at things that doesn't bring any real value, they all fall silent in front of Madame Herta.
Understandable.
No matter the problem, you just needed to say that it was Madame Herta's wishes and all would be fine. After all, Herta herself is a symbol of wisdom. And thanks to her, I can count the stars to sleep. Otherwise, I would have had to inherit the family fortune and, just thinking about it terrifies me.
I like that each character has a little bit of character when they say stuff. Like, it's not just, okay, I'm reading this like that. No, they just give it a little bit more pizzazz. Like, it's literally them. So.
Chatting with you seems to have lightened my mood. Seems like talking can really raise one's spirits.
So I need now to go down there.
I'll leave the reassurance of the researchers in your hands.
Oh.
If you have any other questions, you're welcome to come to Himiko and me.
Yeah, I will. Oh, yeah, right, I was.
We researchers have all taken refuge here. But has anyone given any thought to the non-human life on this space station? They may be part of the rare item collection, but are they not also living things? Don't their rights deserve to be protected?
Stop. Non-human life?
Non-human life. Living creatures that aren't human. Some of which have been collected as rare items and housed in the space station. Most of the researchers disregard their basic rights. Even now, with death staring them in the face, they still refuse to open their minds. And I, Lukash, outstanding researcher of the Herta Department of Galactic Geopolitics, must awaken those pretending to sleep. If you are interested in joining the cause, please stand by my side and repeat after me. Protect rare item rights. Save non-human life.
You sound crazy.
All together, protect rare item rights. Perfect, my friend. Now, let us work together and invite more supporters to join us. Protect rare item rights. Save non-human life.
I'm sorry, I wanted to have the following. Okay. Just have a little dog here though. Winkel. I like the music though. Okay, I don't want more like character stuff. Air.
Only I caught the Antimatter Legion sooner.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine. This pain is nothing, really. I'm used to it. In fact, I should be proud of it. It's a reminder of being able to protect everyone.
Huh?
But, don't tell lead researcher Asta what I just said.
Yeah, what?
My first impression was that she was the daughter of a rich family. Owners of a big company. She was kind to me, though. When she went to the space station, I followed her. I don't know much about science, but I'm glad to be able to protect people in pursuit of their research.
Okay.
I hope all this chaos will end soon.
Yeah. Oh, I need to go to Henkel. Or Hinkel.
Push the stick down, Alfred. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person.
Let me help.
We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions. But first, let's talk about the controls. Up is the spectrometer, down is the filter, left is the reference level, and right is the attenuator. Our pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. It's quite a bit to remember. You got everything? Don't worry, I'll go over it again. The controls are up for the spectrometer, down for the filter, left for the reference level, and right for the attenuator.
Okay, spec. Back. It. Ref. Filter. Ref.
The pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. Are you ready? Wonderful, thank you. That was very helpful of you, kid. Alfred was the researcher in charge of this. He was in the storage zone earlier. He didn't make it back.
Oh.
Abraham was close to him. I don't know how to tell him about it. The top priority is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work at hand.
Not gonna lie though, I like this game. Really nice. So going up there. Oh.
I need to leave. I need to run from this forsaken... No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday. I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me. Look! The obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857.
Oh no! And you know what's even worse? The next one is 142,858.
I know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle.
Oh, okay. Things will get better.
Keep saying that. Things will get better. Things won't always be this bad. Negative, positive. A negative of a negative is a positive.
Yeah, that is for the path.
Inevitably comes to an end, but not today. How insightful. Yes, of course. The closer you approach death, the more you appreciate life. I will pull myself together. Thank you. That was kind of you.
You're welcome. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Oh, hook. Natasha. But I won't see them. I won't see them. Anyway. So I talked with everybody. I have already. Okay. Holy. What that?
Take the express and leave. I'll stay.
But
let's go.
Could you please tell me what the fishness is? First off, second off, meep.
We lost communications.
Okay.
Going back. Let me remind you. That's the Doomsday Beast.
Oh.
The Legion's planet destroyer.
Aha.
The space station is Herta's creation. As long as the Lord Ravager doesn't intervene, there should be no problems.
But we can't just run away like this, right?
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here.
Ah.
The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take her with us.
Aha.
She's that important?
It seems.
She's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
I mean.
As you say so. All right. What should we do next?
Yeah.
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
No, of course.
I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear...
Who?
Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
Okay, what's the matter? Also, ja. Okay, open this thing, okay. Ah! Should also take a break now. Oh, of course. Aha.
You have the worst luck running into me. right there while I give you a present.
Yeah.
Take this.
You
Okay.
won't get away.
Victory Road.
I have something for you.
Try that again.
Ba-ba-dam.
You can't run.
Yeah, you can.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
My turn. Watch this.
Batter up. Time for a detailed overhaul. Come one, come all.
Okay.
Try that again.
Step aside. I have no.
Yeah, I was doing the normal stuff.
Combat is a series of precise mechanisms.
So, the moment where we are on the express is the moment where we basically just have a little break, okay?
The exit's over there. How do we get to it?
I mean, just go down there.
You won't get away.
Oh. Well. Now, of course.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Ooh.
Beauty never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Okay.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What? Ah. I thought we can. Okay. So we go up there now and then just do that thing now and then just. Ah. Yeah, wait a moment. Sorry. Not sorry.
You won't get away.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
And gone.
Have the worst luck running into.
Okay, that was easy. So I'm thinking you.
Looks good.
So in there. Hey, where are we? Ah.
We need a strategy.
Actually, main color perform defeat. I mean, nah. Maybe not now. So. And the weakness.
You won't get away.
Okay, that is a good combo. Having Himiko and then just really.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Nope, nope, no.
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present.
The basic counter. Ooh.
You're annoying. Try that again.
I have something for you.
Ooh, burn.
Get away.
And
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
and defeated.
My turn.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Why are you saying this? Nope. You're not kidding me. Oh no.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Nope, nope, no.
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
So it is a little bonus.
Check out this awesome move.
Ooh, critical. And it's over. No, you see nothing.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Okay.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
I thought, but nah. And it's a little
Are made to be broken.
ball. Yep.
You've outstayed your welcome.
Ooh, you
Won't get away.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
What's this?
Okay.
There we go. Combat is a series of precise machinations.
And stop. So, another one down.
The time is now.
You have the.
So,
This is our chance.
and
Time for a detailed overhaul.
defeated. Anything I could get from here? Researchers, huh?
Looks good.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's the platform.
The express isn't here.
It has to be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait, March!
It's a dragon!
The Doomsday Beast.
The Doomsday,
Really here.
Get down here.
the Doomsday Beast is a dragon. How many times is the first major boss actually a dragon in the mihoYo game? Okay. Okay.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Move carefully.
Don't touch him. Mama.
My turn. Watch this.
Take this.
Well.
You won't get away.
And the tough cuts.
More than that.
So,
Rules are made to be broken.
oh yeah.
You don't say you're welcome.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Mm-hmm. Justice right hand has been.
You won't get away.
Okay.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Well,
Sanctuary. It's but a vision.
My turn.
nope.
Let's make it quick.
The engine has been broken. Oh no! Now we got the main one.
Try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Okay. Oop, 6-9
Combat
directly.
A series of precise machinations.
The time is
Oh. He's preparing to attack again. Ha. No.
Still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
This was only one.
Exception.
Impending doom. Okay.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh yeah.
Decisive strike.
Nope.
You won't get away.
Yep. Engine boost. Can I get some healing items?
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but
I take a hint. Nope. Mm-hmm. So.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Yes, of course.
No exception.
Of course.
the time is now.
My turn. Watch this.
Oh no, not again. Is this maybe a fight that I have to lose actually?
This can be.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Mm-hmm.
Time for a detailed overhaul. Come one, come all.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
So. Okay, now the second time. Wait.
You won't get away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, finally. I defeated the Doomsday Beast. Coffee lover, what the fish? Oh, F?
What happened? Who is that?
I'm sorry, what is happening right now? What was that right now? Oh, hi, Welt. What the fuck?
They're okay now. walk somewhere else.
Is this the space station?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Good that you've made it through in one piece. You can rest easy now that the threat from the Legion has been neutralized.
Yay. Did we
Well,
win?
this invasion seems to be nothing more than a random provocation. As soon as the Doomsday Beast fell, the Legion retreated.
Ah.
I guess I'll leave you to rest up a bit for the time being. By the way, what's your beacon address? That way, if anything happens, I can contact you.
My what? Engine's phone numbers.
See
Okay.
when you have the time. She said she had something to discuss with you.
Yeah. Huh. I just want to find it. Okay. Thank you for telling me this. Shadow of Destruction. What is Shadow of Destruction? Okay. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Ponya, wel, Timiko, Hailu. Wait, Direct. That sounded familiar. Hi. Oh, I got head off. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, so new character and can I use you? Just the first one and then just hope. Would be fun if I get silly right away. That would be nice. Of course. Ah. Mm-hmm. I like the music so. Uh-huh. Okay. Of course. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ooh. Hello. Where's where's Senti? Eyes of the Prey. You look like a VTuber. Nice. So Ring. I mean, I want to see them. Like, I see them. Oh no. Not yet. Hmm. Okay, that is the over 100-year-old. Okay. Okay, you definitely don't look like Lee Sushing from, well... Oh, which one? Hmm. 10, 24. The hands. I probably do stuff that I shouldn't do. Do I care? No. Hmm. Okay. Oh. So basically we're doing a little bit of Genshin in here. Okay. Let's take a break or just... Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Turn to login page. Yeah, okay. TheRMan. No. So. But holy fish. But of course, I don't want to end this right here and then just in. You have to wait for the next one in a few. Thanks. So next one will happen definitely this Saturday, and well, in the meantime, you can also just go to YouTube, where tomorrow Ronica will play some or OG Honkai, and yeah, I have nothing else to say right now. So I'm gonna look for somebody to rate right now. Probably someone do plays. Okay, Star Rail. Also, on Saturday the drops will also be activated because of, well, okay, is this farther or is person further in the... Yep, is further. Okay. Hopefully. I mean, it doesn't look like they are. Okay. Okay, okay. Also, I will also another thing that I'm gonna say right here. I will do a little bit of off-stream grinding, so that's it. And yeah, I will rate you to Miraneko, probably also further in the game as I am, because I waited till today for this game. As you saw, I have not touched anything, so that's it. And yeah, so have fun in Mirai's stream. Also thank Chris Kiona for the follow, and I will see you either, well, on Saturday to Staria, or tomorrow in Ronika's Honkai stream with the second part of chapter 36. And for everybody else, I wish you all a wonderful Thursday morning, evening, night, whatever is currently in your time zone. Here, TheRMan. TheRMan.